Friday, February 7th. Air Marshal Hermann Göring meets Karl Donitz, chief of the U-boat Waffe, near his French headquarters. Göring is angry about the request for aircraft Donitz made to Hitler while he was absent. Donitz refuses to back down, however, arguing that the submarines fighting the Battle of the Atlantic urgently need air support. In Berlin, Joseph Goebbels sends a circular to his subordinates in which he warns them against raising people's expectations too much. The German people have been greatly disappointed after all the assurances we made to them last year about achieving final victory. This must not happen again, he says. The U.S. House of Representatives passes an amendment allowing American ships to enter war zones. The famous aviator Charles Lindbergh, who has been heavily critical of President Roosevelt, publicly states his disagreement with the policy of providing aid to Great Britain.
There is no Genghis Khan or Xerxes marching against our Western nations. This is simply one more of those age-old struggles.
In North Africa, most of the region of Cyrenaica in Libya has fallen into British hands. What remains of the Italian army is heading along the coastal road towards El Agheila, Libya. Saturday, February 8th. In Hamburg, Joseph Goebbels, the Third Reich's propaganda minister, declares in a speech that Britain's number will soon be up. In France, tensions increase within the Vichy government. Pierre Laval rejects Marshal Pétain's offer to take up office as minister without portfolio, while the foreign minister and vice prime minister, Pierre Flandin, resigns after being pressured by his successor, François Darlan. The disagreements between Pétain, Laval, and General Weygand, the Vichy government's representative in North Africa, are a cause for concern for the Germans, who are worried about Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia siding with General de Gaulle. From the Italian port of Naples, the first convoy loaded with German troops set sail towards Tripoli in Libya. In North Africa, heavy fighting takes place south of Benghazi. Marshal Rodolfo Graziani asks to be relieved as commander-in-chief and governor of Libya. In Washington, Congress passes the Lend-Lease Act, which now goes to the Senate. Sunday, February 9th. In North Africa, Operation Compass comes to an end. The Italian 10th Army has been destroyed, and the Allies have taken nearly 200,000 soldiers prisoner. The forces of the Commonwealth have suffered fewer than 2,000 casualties. In view of Hitler's unease at the situation of the Italian troops in the area, Mussolini announces that the supreme commander in Libya is to be relieved and an armored and motorized division are to be deployed. The city of Pisa, in Italy, is bombed by several squadrons of planes from the aircraft carrier Ark Royale, while Genoa, in the northwest of the country, is shelled by Royal Navy battleships commanded by Admiral James Somerville. Britain breaks off diplomatic relations with Romania after the country joins the Axis powers.
And under Providence,
Winston Churchill declares in a speech on the radio that the American people and government are resolved to provide Britain with everything it needs for victory. Give us the means, and we will finish the job, he says, even though Hitler will do everything he can to prevent it.
give us the tools, and we will finish the job.
Monday, February 10th. The Madrid and Berlin governments sign a secret deal in which Spain promises to resist any attack from the Allied forces. In Italy, the British Army carries out Operation Colossus, its first airborne attack of the war. 38 paratroopers are parachuted into enemy territory close to the railway line of Trignano, near Potenza, in southern Italy. They try to blow up a viaduct, but are captured. The government of Vichy, France, names Admiral François Darlan, the Vice President, Foreign Minister, and Navy Minister, as successor to Marshal Pétain. Groups of RAF bombers, escorted by fighter planes, attack military targets in Boulogne, Calais, and Dunkirk on the French coast. In North Africa, cleanup operations continue in Libya against Italian troops in the area of El Agila. In East Africa, Allied troops advance towards Asmara in southeast Eritrea, while in Abyssinia, Ethiopia, South African forces penetrate the country from the south. In Italian Somalia, heavy fighting takes place between border patrols on the Kenyan frontier. Tuesday, February 11th. In Washington, President Roosevelt meets Wendell Willkie, who has recently returned from his visit to Europe. At a press conference later, Willkie declares that Britain could lose the war if the American aid is not administered effectively. The United States must supply from 5 to 10 destroyers each month, he says. The president states that if America becomes involved in a Pacific war, it will not halt its help to Britain. In London, the Secret Services warn that more than 35 German divisions have entered Romanian territory, doubtless with the intention of invading Greece. Churchill orders that preparation be made to move troops from North Africa to Greece. He knows that the ambitions of the Third Reich in the Mediterranean will be played out in Greece and Libya. The death of General Giuseppe Tellera, the head of the Italian 10th Army, is announced. He suffered serious injuries fighting in southern Benghazi. The Allied troops pay tribute to him at his burial. In East Africa, in Eritrea, Abyssinia, and Italian Somalia, the British and their allies continue to advance on all fronts. Wednesday, February 12th. In North Africa, General Erwin Rommel arrives in a Henkel 111 at the airport of Castel Benito in southern Tripoli, Libya. A veteran of war with Hitler's complete confidence, he knows that if the Commonwealth forces reach Tunisia and link up with the French, it will create a serious problem for Germany. His first meeting is with General Italo Garibaldi, Marshal Graziani's replacement, who advises him to inspect the region of Sirte in Libya. Rommel's orders are to help save Tripoli from falling to the enemy and halt the march of the Allied army, though the German general harbors ambitions of conquering Egypt, the Suez Canal, and the Middle Eastern oil fields. General Franco and Benito Mussolini meet in Bordighera, close to the Italian-French border. The Duce, following Hitler's instructions, tries to persuade the Spanish dictator to enter the war. Once again, Franco refuses to do so, arguing that, when you close the Suez Canal, I will do the same with Gibraltar. The British and Turkish governments seek to strengthen their agreement on military cooperation.